Hi everyone, welcome to day 3 of the mindset workshop. I really hope you had a chance to watch day 1 and day 2 of the workshop, but like no worries if you haven't, because I know, like I said, people are busy. It's the beginning of a new year, but if you haven't, please do go check them out. This is a free course for you guys that's just gonna help, and it'd be silly if you didn't do this for yourself. Sorry, it's very sunny out here today, and I'm sorry if that bothers anyone that's in cold countries right now, but I'm be squinting a bit. But I hope maybe the sun is bouncing off on me and giving you guys a little bit of vitamin D. Okay, so before we dive into today's session, I want to take like this moment just to reflect on what we've covered so far. So like on day 1, we explored the power of our mindset. That, guys, is so important. So if you haven't watched it, please go back and watch it and do the homework, because it's gonna help. It's how our thoughts shape our reality, and how adopting a growth mindset is very powerful. So how our thoughts shape our reality, and how adopting a growth mindset can open up incredible possibilities in your life. So I really want you to go back and check that out. And then on day 2, we tackled limiting beliefs. So we learned to identify, those sneaky, self-imposed barriers that we, make up the stories in our head, and hopefully we're now figuring out how, we can replace them with empowering beliefs, that align with our goals, right? So that was day 2. So these steps are setting the stage for today's work on visualization. I've told you guys, it's a mouthful for me. I don't know why. Visualization. So hopefully me mispronouncing it will help you remember it. So a tool that will help you bring your dreams alive, guys. Like this is to life. This is bringing your dreams to life. And I mean that. And you'll understand once we get through today's workshop. So I love using visualization. And I truly feel like it is the secret to achieving your goals. Everyone's talking all the hype about manifesting, and basically that's all it is. It's manifesting your desires, because you're visualizing it. So it's more than just daydreaming. It's about intentionally creating mental images of the life you want, and using those images to inspire action and growth. I've been doing this my whole life, and so have all of you guys, just to let you know. So it's nothing new. What you see all around you, you have manifested, you visualized it. At one time in your life, you visualized living in the home you're living, or, having the job you have, or, even going to school and getting a diploma or a degree in whatever you're doing right now. So you visualize that at one point in your life, and it's come true. So, I want you to realize this is nothing new, but I'm just here to tell you that, we don't realize we're doing it. So if you're always having negative thoughts and you're visualizing like the worst outcomes and everything bad in your life, isn't that what's going to happen? Because if you keep visualizing that, right? So anyway, I realized when I started learning what visualization was that I was really good at it. Like from finding my husband and the love of my life, and to moving here to the Caribbean. Like, come on, like that was a dream. I'm telling you, I visualized that for many years, living in cold Canada and then England, and then even visualizing my daughter, like being a mother, and I could go on and on, like to your couch, to your carpet that you have, and I know it sounds crazy, but guys, you visualize it all, and that's your surroundings. That's what you visualized, and you manifested it, and it's come into your life. It sounds woo-woo, but and magical, but it is true. Our thoughts are frequencies, and our thoughts get sent out into the universe, and we don't realize it, but we're taking small actions to make it happen, right? So I want you to realize that it's not that hard. So when I first started learning what visualization was, and I could create the life that I was dreaming about intentionally, I focused on every detail. I imagined myself like achieving the goals. like for example, this group, it was about maybe a year ago that I started I knew that I wanted to help people and I wanted to transform their lives. And I started taking courses and, educating myself. And so I would close my eyes and I would just dream about it, even my like physical physique. Like I would try to visualize what it would be like to be healthy and strong and confident, and I would envision like what it would feel like. And I felt that feeling, like I was living it already. I even visualized this house that I live in. I remember, and at this time I didn't know what I was doing, but I guess I was, and I was good at it. I would drive by this neighborhood every day and I would look at it and be like, oh, I would love to live in there. And I would picture myself outside with my daughter doing chalk on the walkways, and I would picture us making cookies in the kitchen, and I would picture our dinners, and I would picture her bedroom, and and guess what? We ended up moving to this neighborhood and we ended up living in the house that I had dreamed of. Even my pool, I remember that I always dreamed of a pool, of my own pool. I wanted it so bad, and I envisioned this like gorgeous backyard, and us celebrating it with our family and friends, and making memories in it. And guess what? It happened. So I want you to like think of things that you have visualized and they have come true in your life. It gives you power. It makes you realize that you're capable of doing this. Okay. So in this session, I will guide you through the science behind visualization, because there is a science behind it, and how to practice it effectively and how to use it to stay focused on your goals. So let's dive in, guys. Okay, so like I said, visualization is a practice of creating mental images or movie, like a movie in your mind, of your desired outcome. So your dream body, your dream job, your dream home, it's like a tool that all athletes and entrepreneurs and high achievers use to prepare for success. You always hear about it. Like, I know there's like this, it goes around about a basketball player and he envisions getting the ball into the hoop, and well, that's what visualization is. Okay. So the benefits of it, basically it gives you clarity. When you really start focusing on what you want, it helps you define what you truly want. Like when you start imagining it in your head, and then it kind of motivates you, like to keep you focused and inspired to your goal. It also gives you confidence, because once you start imagining and visualizing it in your head, it kind of like builds the belief of your ability to achieve these goals, and then it gives you action, it's action oriented. It encourages you to take a step forward towards your vision. And so that's, some steps to help you figure out how to start visualization. It's also like a rehearsal in your mind of what you want your life to be. By seeing yourself succeed, to reach those goals that you're hoping for, or your dreams, it's training your brain to make it happen, okay? So how I practice visualization and how I'm hoping this will help you if you're not already doing it yourself. It's almost like a form of meditation, but it's not meditation. And that's another topic I will talk about later on, because meditation is something that everybody should be doing, really. Like, I never thought I could sit quiet and quiet my mind, but it is the best thing I ever decided to do, was start meditating. We need to quiet our minds. There's a lot going on in there and we don't realize it, just thoughts constantly. But if we could quiet our minds for a little bit, it helps with all the noise. But that's another topic. But anyways, this is how I visualize, okay? So you're going to choose a quiet space, make sure, no one's going to disturb you. No one can come in, no kids. Lock the door if you have to, and just say, hey, I need 5 minutes. Because 5 minutes is not long, guys. And everyone's got 5 minutes in the day somewhere, even if it's in the bathroom. Lock the door. Tell them you're busy on the toilet. That's what it's going to take. So you need to close your eyes like you're meditating, because you need to, visualize what you're hoping, and take a few breaths to like relax. Take deep breaths. I usually do like a count of 4, and I hold it, and then I release it for maybe a count of like 8. a little longer to release the air. And that really helps you relax. It's actually a really good thing if you're struggling with a little bit of anxiety and you feel like, oh, really good to concentrate on your breath when you're feeling that way, because we don't realize it, but we're not taking in air when we're in high anxiety, and it's actually making the situation worse. Again, that's another topic I will bring up in the group as well. Back to visualization. So then I want you to create like a vivid picture in your mind. Like I want you to engage all your senses, So like, what do you see? What are the colors? Who are the people? Where are you? What are the places? Imagine it. Like, imagine you want to go to Italy and you want to go to Sicily, and like, this is a dream of mine, and you want to be in a special resort overlooking, the volcano. Like, come on, just visualize it. What do you hear? Maybe you hear people talking, voices, sounds, music. So like, imagine now you're in Italy and you picture like the Italian people talking, and you could hear maybe some glasses clinking, or you could hear some Italian music in the background. So that's just like an example. And then what do you feel? Because this is the most important part, okay? How do you feel about when you're visualizing this? Like, even if it's your dream body, like, how do you feel? Like, how are you feeling emotionally? Are you proud? Or do you feel confident? I want you to feel those feelings, because that is the secret sauce, guys. It's in the feelings. Even like smell and taste. So maybe you smell like the gym, or you smell the Italian food cooking. Like, I want you to like all your senses. I want you to make it as real as possible when you're visualizing what you want your dreams and your goals to be like. The more detailed you are with your visualization, the more powerful it becomes, really, honestly. And, it's just going back to being when we were kids and we would imagine, we had wild imaginations, and you need to go back to that. I don't know why we stop. I don't know why they make us stop imagining and believing and, that anything is possible. Because when you're young, you think anything is possible, right? But somewhere, someone knocks you down and doesn't make you think it's possible. But I'm here to tell you that it is, okay? So, feeling the emotion, like going back to that, is really important. So, like, I really want you to focus on the emotions tied to your vision, okay? I want you to feel the joy, the pride, like I just said, the excitement of achieving your goal. Like, even if it's a goal, like, I don't know, maybe you want to run a marathon, or maybe do a triathlon, or, or maybe it's just a job promotion. Like, how would you feel when you got it? Like, imagine that phone call, or imagine like telling someone that you love all this good news. Like, imagine what it would feel like. This emotional connection is what makes visualization so effective, right? It's like I said in my other day 2 and day 1, I probably said it, that feeling, that's where the secret sauce is, guys, right? Okay, so this is the power of visualization, guys. It's not magic. It sounds magical, but it is. It's just about aligning your mindset and actions with your goals. That's all it is, It's not like I said, it's not woo. It's just visualizing it is usually what makes things come. And again, I want you to use the example of things that are surrounding you right now. I'm sure you visualized it. Maybe it's the car you drive, But when you realize that you have manifested or visualized and it's there, that you're possibly doing that, It's just sometimes I think we try to dream small and we're scared to dream big, or we just don't think it's possible. Again, that goes back to limiting beliefs, which is day 2. So go back and listen to that if you're struggling. Okay, so the homework for today, so I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it short because I know I could ramble on about this, especially visualization, because I absolutely love this subject. It's a very powerful tool, guys, and this really can transform your mindset and keep you focused on your goals, okay? So I need you, this is going to be the homework, I need you to spend at least 5-10 minutes if you can each day visualizing your ideal life, whatever your goals are, in detail and with feeling and emotion, Imagine all the 5 senses in your mind. It's happening. You're living this like vivid dream in that 5 minutes. And then I want you to write. Again, guys, journal. So important, you know, get yourself a book, please. I'm telling you, this is where the magic happens. And I want you to describe your vision, like, you know, like as much detail as possible. What is that vision? Write it down, like you're writing yourself a journal of what you're envisioning while you're envisioning it, like the smells, the taste, everything. And then I want you to reflect on how visualizing, you know, your ideal life makes you feel. Does it inspire you? Is this like when you're visualizing, is it motivating you? And then why? So I want you to answer that in your journal after you write down the description of your visualization. And then I want you to identify one small action you can take this week to bring your vision closer to reality, guys. I know that's a scary one, right? Because everyone's scared to make that step. Anything. It could be anything. Like for instance, if it's the dream body you're wanting, maybe it's going for a walk for 10 minutes, you know? Or it's getting the courage to join that class that you were scared to do. Like just one small action, or the gym. Because this is going to help you. Because once you have momentum and you take that first step, it really, really helps everything happen in action. And you know what I mean? Because if you're just thinking about it and stuff like that, it's going to stay there forever. But I want you to like write it in your book, okay? It sounds like a bunch of dogs are fighting in my neighborhood. Okay, so another thing, and you know, all motivational speakers and coaches, they tell you to create a vision board. And this is going to be something else that we're going to talk about in the group as well. But if you can, like, make yourself a vision board, guys, like you were when you were young. I don't remember if you remember, like when you were 12 or 13 years old, you'd go and you'd clip out pictures out of magazines. Well, now you can print them off the internet, right? So like put all the things that you want to happen, you know, that you envision, anything. It could even be like writing a book and being New York's bestseller. Like cut that out, put it on there, look at it, you know, because anything is possible. Do you think anyone that wrote a book knew that they were going to be the New York bestseller? You know, maybe they visualized it. Like I would love to ask a big author that, you know, but guys, they visualized it. I'm sure they did. And it happened. You need to dream big. Like, don't make your dreams small. Dream big and put them on your vision board, you know. If anything, the car you want, like even if it's something material, like just put it on your vision board and put it somewhere where you can look at it every day, okay? I'm going to close this off now because I know I'm rambling on and talking too much. But I have the quote of the day because you know I love quotes. And, well, this one is Walt Disney. You ready? I love this one. If you can dream it, you can do it. Okay? So remember, Walt Disney says, if you can dream it, you can do it. And I'm here to tell you that it is possible. Okay. So I'm going to close off. I'm going to say I'm not going to come live tomorrow because it is Sunday and it's a day of rest. So we're going to take a day off. Hopefully, if you haven't had time to catch up with day 1, day 2, and today, day 3, then it'll give you some time to catch up for day 4, which I will be doing on Monday at 5 o'clock again. I'll go live. Again, this gives us just a little bit more time to catch up if we haven't had a chance to watch them, because I know, like, again, everyone gets busy. And then we could catch up, and hopefully we could be doing this together. That's what I'm really hoping, but I know everyone's busy and people have things to do. But even if you come back a week later and you're watching this, be proud of yourself, okay? Because you're doing this for yourself. So on day 4, we're going to be exploring how to build habits that support vision and help you stay consistent on your journey. Okay, guys? So see you then, and I hope you have a great weekend. And thank you for coming to watch this. And be proud of yourself. And remember, what did Walt Disney say? He says, if you can dream it, you can do it. Love you guys.